Hello everyone, welcome back to RDLP. I'm your host, the Prince of Play, Solon, and we are back with more Hustle Cat. Meow, meow, little Hustle Cat fingers. When we last left our hero Avery, or lack thereof, very hero, really, white knight of sorts, we found out he's a trash wizard. And that was real satisfying. He's a trash wizard. Our girl, who is now a girl and is no longer a cat. A girl, now a cat. Finley is the route that we're on. I wasn't quite expecting that. But I feel like over the last hour or so that we've been together, I've come across, I've gotten over the 5 stages of grief. I've come to accept that we're on Finley's route, and Finley's route is freaking awesome so far. And so, at the end of the day, I have no complaints. Everyone on comments, on all the YouTube comments, have been very, very kind and lovely to let me know, hey, I know you were real excited about this Reese thing, but I don't think it's gonna happen. They were really, really polite, and I love you guys so much. It was very fun answering them. It's okay, I know, and we got it. We're there. But yeah, we're definitely gonna come back to Reese. I know we are, because I gotta figure out what's going on with that boy. I feel like in the interim, that prologue area of the dating sim where you're choosing the people, we got really invested in Reese and his fashion designing and all these little bits about him, little quirks. And I really thought we were going somewhere with them, and then whoop, sideways. No, just kidding, we're with Finley now. All because we went up to an attic. We went up to Graves's room instead of the basement. Because how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know that that was gonna be Finley's area? Except we were looking for Finley. I feel like, you know what, flashback. I think I said something right before I did that. I was like, oh no. I know, because that meant we're looking for Finley, right? I made a mistake. I got lazy, I got cocky. Anyway, we just blocked a man. We banished his soul to the Shadow Realm, and we used our internet witch powers to block a human from real life. And it was lovely. It was very empowering, and it felt good. And I'm not gonna lie, that it was very, I got a little excited and a little jealous. A little bit jealous. So, right now, Avery's on Cloud 9. Avery is walking on the sun. And if you haven't heard the Smash Mouth song, it's one of the only good things Smash Mouth ever produced. It's a very good song, very strongly produced song, and you can make jokes about Smash Mouth, but give them credit for that one at least. At least that album. The album's good. It's a strong album, and it makes sense why they got popular off of it. The rest. Well, anyway, I digress. Walking on the sun. Avery is on Cloud 9. There are many weather abnormalities about Avery right now, and within the context of our new story, it's not like Reese and Avery anymore. Now I have to come to terms with it is Reese, or it's Avery and Finley, which means the context is completely different. This puts the context of Avery as something of a very shy boy who is getting into this cute little relationship with Finley, someone who is way too cool for him. Reese, it would have been more of a little a power dynamic, where it was within this, where our narrative was going. We have Avery, who's a guy in this version of Hustle Cat, with Reese, and there was a little bit of a different dynamic in there, specifically because of the pronouns that Avery was going under and the genders that we were performing, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool how that comes across. But that would have been much more about 2 men coming together and trying to find common ground when Reese is very rough and Avery wants to try to smooth him out. So either way, this relationship is very, very different. And so now we are the ones in need of help in this relationship, at least how we're kind of framed right now. Long story short, Avery is kind of trying to be this big macho man kind of person right now, and it's not working. We did not get over very well in what is now, like, we just finished the first act of the Finley route, right? That's kind of what it feels like. So we're walking on the sun with the stars on my shoulders and the wind in my hair, or some other complicated metaphor. I don't know. I've just been so happy lately. It's great. He's gonna come down from Cloud 9 real hard in a second. Yeah, I want to see if Finley can help guide our poor young sweet baby Avery through what really seems like in this situation his first relationship. I mean, work is still work, and mochi is still mochi. But I got a real cute crush I can spend my time with, and I'm starting to get to the bottom of this magical curse thing. Now a night has fallen upon a cat cafe, our little lovely cat cafe. Oh! Pick say nothing. Do that one. What? How is that any different than don't say anything? These choices are so obtuse. This whole game is so obtuse. The moment they said pick say nothing, I immediately knew that is a dating sim. I can't believe how just they got me pegged so well in this game. This game was made for me in the worst and best of ways. How is it different from no, don't say anything? No, you don't get it. There's nuance here. Akia is choosing between action and inaction. And I just want to see them smooch. I know, I told you. I'm basically an expert on this route. This leads to the best kissing scene. The best one. But you gotta get that build, that slow burn. And this is the slowest burn. I live for that stuff. I'm so mad because I know that the metatextual level of this is that we're in for a slow burn with Finley. And we're gonna have to work for it. This little cat back here is watching us play games like, are you guys kissing people too? Can I come kiss people? That's my interpretation of our little kitty over here. We didn't have a slow burn. Avery, you haven't even burned yet. You haven't even had a little flicker of a flame yet, Avery. Settle your ass down. It's a little slow because you're so dense. Hey, as promised, Finley did bring in Blast Zone, and we're huddled around her laptop playing. I didn't think I'd like a romantic game about boys fighting, but this is really compelling. We've been playing bits and pieces on breaks, and after work, everyone else stays away because Finley's tried this shtick on them before. Their loss, honestly. There's a lot of good romantic angst in this game. I've settled into one of the beanbags and Finley's head is in my lap. That's also part of our new evening routine. It's late. Everyone else went home. I'd suggest we go back to one of our apartments to play. There's no way Finley's gonna interrupt this scene. So, when we beat this, should we do one of the other routes? No! KEITA or bust! Oh, wow. Strong opinions. You don't understand? The story falls apart in all the other routes. It's terrible. It's a trash game. Blast Zone. Puh. Oh, KEITA or bust. I swear to God. You said you like this game. It's complicated. It's very complicated. I swear to God. I get it. If I wasn't playing this game, I'd be playing some other trash game. What I should be doing is figuring out how to break the curse for everyone else. It's tricky. I don't know how to introduce them all to magic. Oh, I'm glad we're picking up this plot line. Okay, good. We're not just strictly dating for date's sake. Let's see if we can break the curse on everyone. Finley offered to make a video, but that sounds like too much work. Like, how to... Now we will be unlocking your inner potential through witchcraft. A nice little 90s intro. Stars swipe across the screen. We should just get them all together after work someday and do it. It's been hard to get everyone in the same place lately. And there's graves. The hell graves. You gotta pick before it times out. Right, okay. I picked the suggested choice and we continue with the scene in the game. It's been graciously quiet since that thing with the internet rando. Good choice of words. Graves did say something about security improvements a while back. Maybe he did something to keep people out? Like a ward, or laser beams, or a laser ward. Did he accidentally ward himself out too? I hate when I do that. I'm trying to just protect my place of work, and then I accidentally shadow ban myself. Oh, this is the good part. Stop zoning out. She slaps my shoulder and that train of thought disappears. Sorry. I was thinking about some work stuff, and it's kind of getting late. Oh man, okay. Let's save it and do this tomorrow then, Kay? KEITA's confession requires your full attention. I await it with bated breath. But come on, let's go. You can't stay here all night either. All right. Did all the time when I was cat person outside. It's way later than when I usually leave. Usually the sunset's still peeking through the city skyline, but tonight, the moon's already high. Back home, the crickets would be chirping full force right now. They get super noisy this time of year. Car noises echoed from the main roads are close enough. Finley's apartment is in the same direction as mine, so we walk hand in hand to the halfway point. So, there's a sequel to Blast Zone. But it's garbage, you know? They had to do characters and totally played down KEITA's backstory. Wait till we beat it, then I'll tell you. She's been talking about the game the whole way back. Glad I could share it with her, but wow, is there a lot of backstory to remember. And later, we should talk videos. I want to introduce you in my vlogs. I think we could start doing cute little bits about where we go on dates in the city and stuff. Oh, that sounds fun, all right. But, are you sure? Like, about me? I don't have a lot of, like, on-screen charisma or anything. Psh, I think you have plenty of charisma. You saying I have bad taste? No, that's not what I... She gives my hand a squeeze. What was I just saying? I'm just teasing. I lace my fingers between hers and pull her closer. Sadly, we're already at the crossroads where we have to part ways. I'd come over, but I've got some editing to do, so... See you tomorrow. You know where to find me. Edit blocked. God, I know about edit block too well. I've done this so many times. Sorry, I'm editing tonight. Of course. Then the thrilling conclusion of our game tomorrow. She gives me a quick kiss, then bounds off down the road to her apartment. I'm not usually in such a steady relationship in these dating games. Usually it's a struggle to get to this point. It's nice to just be in a normal relationship for a little bit. Bye, sweetie. Bye. Well, better start picking out some vlog-worthy outfits, huh? I'm sure Finley will go shopping with me. And we need wigs. We need puffy wigs. And hair dye. Hair dye for the internet. And more puffy wigs. Think about it the rest of the way home. As I round the corner, I feel a tense, creeping stiffness crawl at my back. My steps slow, my legs are suddenly heavy. Oh, the number of people this could be. Maybe it's Graves, maybe it's the fake cat Graves. Maybe it's that creepy dude inside the like weird thing. Or it's Band Dude. Could be Band Dude. You know, creepy like bicycle person, that third person. With the, out in the, yeah. Why are my legs suddenly heavy? Maybe I'm turning into a cat now. It's familiar. Like the feeling I got the other day before I ran into that dude who kept staring at me. It's bicycle creepy dude. It's like someone's breathing down my neck or looming behind me, reading over my shoulder. Is someone following me? I whip around. Just the street. I walk faster. I feel it growing with every step toward my apartment. Dread hollows a burrow in my stomach. Why do I feel so anxious? I'm just going home. I don't even have far to go. Am I getting Oh. Oh no. It's the poops.